Hey folks, welcome to Hayden B Grilling. Now today we're going to be out here in the Hayden B Grilling shack, made possible by the folks at Barton's. But we're going to be smoking some wings. Now, I know y'all have seen me do wings on this channel, but I mean, when is it a bad time for wings? So we're going to let our smoker go through the smoke cycle, and then we're going to set it to 250 degrees. Alright, so the last time I did wings on the smoker, I remember thinking that I think I preferred them more on the gas grill. But then I realized that there was a step that I normally do that I didn't do with these. So we're gonna prep and get everything ready in here in the kitchen, letting our smoker come up to temp, and we're gonna do that trick that I learned a while back. So let's dive in. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my seasoning into this Ziploc bag. Now, keep in mind how much seasoning you use, because that's how much cornstarch. That's the trick right there that you're going to use. So I'm going to go 2 tablespoons of our seasoning, and today we're going, it's been a minute since I used old Granny Moore's Good Rub. We got our 2 tablespoons of seasoning in here. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This is where you just kind of wing it. Now, we don't have a lot of wings tonight, 2 little packages, but that's not going to be enough, so I'm going to add a 1/3 tablespoon of the seasoning and the cornstarch. Once you got your seasoning in there, just kind of give it a little mixy mix. Let it get blended in together, the seasoning and the cornstarch. All right, next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna start taking my wings and just dropping them down into our Ziploc bag. So once we got all of our wings in here with our seasoning, we're just gonna shake it like this until you get your wings good and coated with the seasoning and the cornstarch. So we got this little rack here, and I stepped outside and I sprayed it down with some non-cook spray. And the reason I like using this rack with wings is because I can raise the lid, put this whole rack on there, and then close the lid, so I'm not losing as much heat that way. So we're gonna get these on here. We're almost ready to go outside, put these on the smoker. But before we do, now because it's chicken, and I'm a chicken, so I am gonna go ahead and insert my probe, temperature probe, into the thickest one, which is gonna be this one right here. So that way I can monitor my temperature. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get these on the smoker. Take that whole rack, set it right down on here, like so. Close the lid, and bam. So we're gonna bring these up to 185. So once they hit the halfway point of 185, we'll take them off, flip them, put them back on. That'll be about 93 degrees, the halfway point. All right, so we just pull the whole rack off, and like I said, we're gonna give them a good flipping. Ooh, don't lose it. All right, so now we are going to get this back on the smoker. There we go. Got to grab my gloves, so we're having to improvise. Get this back on. It's not going as quickly as it normally does. Like I said, I forgot my gloves. But we're gonna finish them out at 185. 177. Now folks, I'm using my ThermoPro temperature probe to constantly monitor the temperature. But I like to come back with this ThermoPro Lightning to just kind of verify my temperatures from time to time. Come into that one there. Oh, that says 189. I'm liking that. All right, so we got these in the house. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take some of these wings. I'm gonna put them in a deep bowl here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do this with the majority of the wings. Clayne likes a different sauce on his, so we're gonna hook him up. But we're gonna add them into this bowl. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in with this Buffalo Wild Wings medium sauce. I'm just gonna squirt them all over the top of the wings here. Because my wife and I have discovered we like ours when you cook them and then you put the sauce on them, right? And so then we're just gonna kind of toss them around a little bit. So we tossed Clayne's with some barbecue sauce, and of course ours with the buffalo sauce. All right, folks, about time for that all-important taste test. Of course, eating wings, gotta have some ranch. Folks, that's a pretty doggone good wing. Now, the reason that the cornstarch is a trick is because that kind of crispies up the outside, trapping all the juices inside the wing. So when y'all cook your wings next, give it a shot. But when it comes to smoking or grilling wings, I really think that I still prefer grilling the wings as opposed to smoking. Just my opinion. Will y'all please like, subscribe. We'll see y'all later.